It is all over for Rangers. They complete their first sale of the summer transfer window. They've got rid of their right back. But thankfully for them, it's no James Tavernier. It's Suwaski. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Football.
Suwaski, mate.
Well, he's played one game. How am I supposed to know his name?
Well, he was signed alongside Aaron Ramsey, mate.
But yeah, he is gone. Matthias Suwaski. A sale has been agreed, and he will leave Ibrox. He will leave Rangers to join Slask Roak, or Wrocław, or whatever they're called, Wrocław in Poland, subject to international clearance. And yeah, the Polish guy is moving back to Poland after, let's be honest, a failed move to Glasgow.
No idea what was the purpose of this.
Hasn't worked out for him, I believe.
No, we can say it hasn't worked out for him, right? Should he not been given more games than one?
Yeah, he wasn't given a chance. Let's be honest. Now, was he the Nathan Patterson replacement? Because I think it's fair to say he certainly wasn't the James Tavernier replacement. But yeah. James Tavernier Nathan Patterson got a shitload more time than this guy did.
Like, I know you can say the guy's shit, but see, at the end of the day,
is he?
If you could give him one game, we don't know anything.
But is he?
Well, that's it.
How can you just...
Yeah. This guy could have...
But even if he was...
See, this guy come on Europa League final instead of Ramsey, maybe he scores the fucking pen.
That's very true. Or maybe he finishes it in extra time.
That's just how football works.
But who knows? I mean, he could... Maybe one game he did play was shit, but it could have just been a bad game.
An Athletic.
Enough said, he should have scored a hat-trick then, shouldn't he?
No, see my thinking with this guy is Rangers have had a lot of shit players in recent memory since '55. You try to tell me that this guy's been way worse than the second worst Rangers player? I'm not buying it.
No, I'm not buying it. Now, Rangers did pay roughly around 400k for Suwaski. What do you think they've got from undisclosed fee? 40k?
Maybe about 100.
I don't think they got their money back. Put it that way.
No chance.
I think we're looking at a loss. But this will be no loss to Rangers. And again, I'm not saying he's a bad player. We just simply haven't seen him do anything. And it's going to be one of those signings where you just think, what the hell was the point of that?
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. There's nothing more to it. I can't judge him off one game.
He was a Gerrard signing, wasn't he? Or was it Gio signing?
Gio.
Can't remember.
It was Gio.
Yeah, so...
Definitely Gio.
Gio did a lot of things wrong at Rangers.
Well, Ramsey didn't sign under Gerrard, didn't he? Not remember that?
Yeah, I can't remember. I can't even remember. Anyway, that's a long time ago.
It was Sikowski, Sands, Diallo, Ramsey. What a
Holy fuck, Gio deserved to be sacked sooner than that. Everyone he brought in was pish. Anyway, speaking of pish, let's talk about Motherwell's replacement for Kevin Van Veen. And they are looking at signing 36-year-old Stephen Fletcher. However, they're not going to have it all their own way, because former Celtic man, the man with the Rangers tattoo, the most successful Celtic player in the history of their club in terms of individual honours, is also looking to sign Stephen Fletcher for his Fleetwood side. So, thoughts on Motherwell replacing Van Veen with the Scottish Ibra?
I mean, Steve Fletcher's alright. We can't just pin it on him for the Dundee United downfall, but he's not going to replace Van Veen. Not in a million years.
Well, see, I literally did say at the start of last season this guy could do a job for any team in the league, so I can't really go against my word and say that he isn't good enough to do a job for Motherwell.
He'll do a job, but he'll probably get about 10 goals.
Yeah, he's not going to replace the amount of goals you're losing with Van Veen. No one is.
How many
really?
goals did he get for? Well, it was 8, wasn't it?
But
7.
But who would replace those amount of goals? It wasn't normal the amount of goals Van Veen got.
Exactly. You'd have to get Farahashi or Shankland.
Yeah, and you'd need to be relying on a shitload of penalties in Shankland's case. There was talks in Motherwell trying to get former striker Louis Moult back to the club, and he did have a good goal scoring record, but that move's broken down as well. I think Fletcher to Motherwell's, I think it'd be a good move for Motherwell.
Did Moult not join them for 6 months this last season?
I think he did. On loan.
He didn't do anything for them.
Nah, he's pish. One of the worst fucking loan signings ever. But anyway,
Morelos is looking at a move.
Yep. But for right now, Fletcher to Motherwell, do you like the thought of it? Do you think it could happen?
Doesn't bother me. But yeah, you know what? Stephen Fletcher's a decent sized name, so keep him around.
Aye, no brainer that he's left Dundee United, and I expect to see more players leave Dundee United over the next couple.
Who else? Dijum left.
Weeks.
Dijum left.
Dijum,
I'm
pretty sure McGrew will leave, and I think that Bewick will leave as well.
Yeah.
Australian international, can't be playing the Scottish Championship. if you want to stay in the Australian team. Anyway, let's move on to the capital. Hibs and Hearts both been rejected for Morgan Feeney. So both clubs were interested in signing Morgan Feeney, but he's decided, screw that, he doesn't want to come to the capital. He would rather go to Shrewsbury, and for me that is embarrassing.
I've never heard of this guy.
I've heard of him, but
Who do you play for then? Carlisle United?
It's the fact that he is choosing Shrewsbury over Hearts or Hibs, which is bothering me. Like, I just think that's wrong.
Take football.
Yeah, this is the Scottish capital here, and he's
no. That's what I was about to say. Take football out of it. Fuck it, Edinburgh or Shrewsbury. What's going on in Shrewsbury?
I couldn't even point to Shrewsbury on a map.
No, you couldn't point to fucking Livingston on a map. Or whatever. What was the other one?
You just point close to Edinburgh and you'll get it right. Just anywhere, a 15-mile radius of Edinburgh, and you've got a good chance of getting Livingston. Boom.
Well, if you're going east, mate, you're not getting Livingston.
No, I'm going west.
Going west.
Episode 4. If you know, you know.
If you don't know, then
don't blame you. None of you guys know, but yeah, if you know, you know. Going west. What episode? Episode 4 of what, the Atletico Madrid career mode?
Fulham.
Those were the days. Anyway, yeah, Morgan Feeney deciding to snub Hearts and Hibs. That's just embarrassing for me.
I'm more worried about why the two next articles about Neil Lennon. Fuck Morgan Feeney. I'm seeing popcorn teeth in the top right.
Final thoughts on Morgan Feeney.
He's an empty.
It's not. I don't think it's a loss for Hibs or Hearts. Let's be honest.
No, it's not like they've missed it in the Rock.
Yeah,
it's fucking Morgan.
I'm glad he's chose Shrewsbury.
It's like Morgan Freeman, but a bit more Feeney.
Look at the fucking stadium. Just sitting there.
What is he? Terraria world champion?
He looks a bit like Neil Lennon's son. But speaking of Neil Lennon's son,
actually.
Neil Lennon's son is getting a trial from St Mirren.
You sure isn't?
So yeah, Stephen Robinson, I guess, has been speaking to Neil on the burner phone.
What's his son called?
Gallagher Lennon.
Aye.
What a shit name, Gallagher Lennon. Why the fuck is he called Gallagher? Gallagher's our son name, surely.
I know.
What was Neil thinking?
I don't know.
Yeah, Neil Gallagher sounds alright.
Aye.
Neil Lennon sounds alright.
Not Gallagher Lennon.
But Gallagher Lennon sounds pish.
Gallagher Lennon sounds like a fucking brand of Finneker.
But how much does Gallagher Lennon look like fucking Morgan Feeney? Anyway, St Mirren are giving him an opportunity. They're giving him a trial, and I believe he currently plays for Partick Thistle. So I'm not quite sure what's happening there. I wasn't aware that you could go on trial for another club while you were signed to a club. I mean, I know you can do that in Football Manager, but...
Well, Football Manager's realistic, so I'm willing to fucking bet then you could.
I know, but to me, that doesn't seem right to me. That he can basically... I thought maybe if his contract's up or something, then yeah, but I don't know, it doesn't seem right that he could have 3 years left at Partick and just go on trial to St Mirren.
Well, I'm not going to judge it.
But that's what's happening, so yeah, could we see Lennon back in the Premier League? But it's not Neil, it's his son, Gallagher.
I didn't even know he had a son.
Well,
till I was fed.
Now you know.
And apparently he's got 2, because one of them's called Morgan Feeney.
There you go, there's Neil sitting with I believe that's his wife, looking on. Some guy here in the front row, doesn't look too happy. Could be his sister. Well, that's... Anyway, let's be moving on. Last wee bit of news here about Neil Lennon. It's not really transfer news, but Neil Lennon has come out and said he does not think that Kyogo is cut out for the highest level. He thinks he is nowhere near capable of replacing Harry Kane, and that if he is going to move to the Premiership, then it's going to be to a lower side in the English Premiership. What's your thoughts on that?
Well, my thoughts are on it. You said Furuhashi's better than Harry Kane, so surely you're at a disagreement here.
Yeah, but it's pretty real. I never fucked up the 10 in a row season, so I think my football knowledge at this moment has got a bit more credibility than Neil Lennon's.
I agree with that.
I think Celtic fans would take my word over Neil Lennon's right now.
I'd take Neil Lennon's word. That was a great wee year, though.
That was good. The banter years. Well, shame it only lasted for one season.
The banter year.
No such thing as years. Get that plural shit out of here. Anyway, that's it. Neil Lennon is saying Kyogo's no good enough. We'll find out if his son is good enough for St Mirren. We have Morgan Feeney.
I know you said that Furuhashi's all round better than Kane, but realistically, he's not going to get the same amount of goals as Kane consistently. I don't think he would, right? Because let's just call a spade a spade. Kane's better than Furuhashi. So for them to make that comparison, yeah, I don't think there's many players that would actually go to Tottenham that are going to produce those sort of goals.
I'd take Van Veen over Kane.
Yeah. Right.
Hold on. See that goal Fan Fien when he fucking turned Greg Taylor inside out? Would Harry Kane have done that?
I don't know.
I've never seen Harry Kane do anything other than score a tap-in or a penalty.
How many Tottenham games do you watch?
Enough?
No,
I'm not enjoying. No, I've never seen Harry Kane put in this world-class performance.
Oh, Kane's good, but he is.
No,
I think he is overrated.
I've never seen him. I think Lewandowski in his prime was far superior to Kane. I've never seen.
Well, I'm not saying you. Who said it? I've never said.
Some people would consider Harry Kane a step above Lewandowski. I've never seen. That's not a bias thing. Like, that's not me because I'm being anti-English. I just out of all the English.
No, I think.
No, for me, Kane doesn't fucking touch prime Rooney. Like,
but
wait, let's talk about.
No, but listen, Dick.
He doesn't touch Shearer.
Let me get my point.
Yeah,
across.
prime Owen was better than fucking Kane.
I think Tottenham fans need to, and Neil Lennon needs to realise that Harry Kane is bigger than Tottenham. He says that as if Tottenham were on this pedestal where, Furahashi's not good enough.
Pedestal?
Aye, pedestal, mate. Who are Tottenham signing?
What's a pedestal?
I don't know, mate. Some wee mongoloid that word I made up. But see Tottenham, right? They're not going to be able to sign a player the Harry Kane's calibre, like a Lewandowski.
No, the only way they can really get one of those players if they bring them in unknown and then turn it to be great.
Yeah, like Son and Kane. Look at the rest of Tottenham's team. It's pish.
Oh, it's alright, but it's not.
Yeah, but they're not going to be able.
True, but I think Ange will be good at finding players that aren't that well known, that don't have the reputation. Because let's be honest,
Ange took Furahashi to the next level, so why can't I take him to another level at Tottenham?
Or why can't he find players that are just better than Furahashi?
Exactly. Well, according to you, there's not many.
No, there's plenty of players better. I rate Kyogo. I think Kyogo will do well at Spurs.
Alright.
That's I'd take him at Hearts if he wants to come.
I'll take him.
Morgan Feeney rejected us, but Kyogo went.
Exactly. He wants to do his flogs around fucking Edinburgh.
Yeah. Would you not rather do flogs around Edinburgh than Glasgow? Less likely to get stabbed. Nicer city.
Aye.
Weather's better.
Weather's better, mate.
In Edinburgh? Aye, 100%. I'd say so.
Says fucking who?
People in Edinburgh.
Aye, but who? These are Livingston fans?
Well, anytime I go to Edinburgh, it's good, like. Every Saturday, every second Saturday I go.
Aye, when Hearts are playing.
Aye.
Never caught in the rain once?
Nope.
No?
No such thing as rain.
Tynecastle got a roof?
That shite only happens at Hampden. It's like I said, Glasgow's a shite hole.
It is.
Full of shite, full of junkies, full of drugs, full of rain. And on that note, guys, whooping full of shit. We'll catch you in the next one. Make sure you leave a like, comment and subscribe. And peace.